everybody, and thanks for being here to listen to our point of view on the future of healthcare and how we are progressing. I am Massimo Cannizzo. I think I've been introduced already on my role, current role, and my background. I'm a fan of innovation. I'm a fan of a better life. And you will see what I will share with you about these two topics. So, let's start first of all I think I have the right tool here. Perfect. So let me start to just a few words about what is GELLIFY, because it's quite new in the Middle East. It's a group focused 360 degrees in managing through a platform innovation. Actually, the peculiarity of GELLIFY is that we have 3 legs that typically are on different players in the ecosystem, but we put all of them under the same umbrella. And one leg is on the startups first. Let me start from the startups. We have a portfolio of 28 startups. We selected them out of 300 options, and we leverage their technology. We invest in their technology exactly like an accelerator does, but the difference is that we work hand in hand with the startups through the corporates, where we have a consulting workforce that is able not only to provide service to the corporates, but also to embed the startup solutions in our solutions. And last but not least, the investors, because we have a VC fund that we manage only on B2B tech startups with our investment, with investment of our entities, who believe that our choice in terms of selection of startups are very well done because of the heritage and the background. So we manage the community of innovation, and in particular, we are focused today on that one related to healthcare. We believe that there is a new direction in the healthcare, and I think in wellness and longevity that is well known. Let's have a look at what it does mean in reality. In the past, we lived in a world where the patients, when they had an health problem, went to the providers, and the providers were giving a service. So let me say that at the beginning, the system was, and is still in some cases, very provider-centric. And there is a disconnection with what is medical care and what is the paramedical care that is out related more to wellness. But recently, 2 shifts are changing completely in the landscape. The first shift is that the system is becoming more and more human-centric. So the people are not anymore reactive, but the people are proactive in managing own care. And this is one shift. The other shift is that because of the science studying more and more this paramedical stuff and this wellness and well-being techniques and science, this is converging. There is a convergence between well-being, wellness, and medical health care. So what's happening is a centralized system, human-centric, where all providers are around the patient, that I really don't want to talk anymore even patient, because patient means that there is already a potential pathology or a problem. But why I talk human? Human managing through their technology, with better technology adoption, with wearables, with home sensors, and with apps and so on, much better proactively their own health. And this is an integrated ecosystem, and this is a convergent ecosystem between medical, traditional medical, and also the new coming techniques related to well-being. Say that we see that the real chronic condition that is changing our life is the use of wearables and technology on our body. That is what is driving us to think about an augmented healthcare, an augmented control of our health conditions. The trend is great. You can see that we had an increase of wearable business moving every year, adding every year about 10 billion worldwide of sales of this wearable. And this is also applicable to MENA, where the MENA region is actually having the same growth trend, the same shift in adopting more and more these wearables, with an increase year on year of 25%. So we decided as a GELLIFY to innovate in all the countries where we are. Hello? Yeah? Okay. We decided, okay, probably I was saying something wrong. I was, no, perfect. So we decided as GELLIFY to innovate in the countries where we are, Italy, Spain, UK, and now Middle East. But in particular in Middle East, we decided to focus on some specific industries, because we want to support in this country the creation of the best place to live and work. So this is our logo and our vision and mission for Middle East. We innovate for a better life. And to do that, we are focusing, of course, in a new health and well-being services, in new culture and education, new hospitality and entertainment, new wealth and finance, and new environment conditions. And we do this through our smart organization consulting, our smart technologies, and more important, the smart human transformation. Actually, we help companies in changing the mindset in this area and adopt digital to change and improve our life, leveraging our startups, of course, and our Phygital hub. So part of this, key part of this, is the healthcare. For this, we created this sort of framework in order to remind all the components that we need to address. Probably we don't have a solution that is addressing all this, because it's very ambitious. But it's important that looking at healthcare, we need to look from the mindfulness to the awareness and knowledge about healthcare, and down self-tracking using wearables, and then lower to the core medical, but even arriving to the important components like fitness, dietary and drugs, environment, air energy recovery, sleeping attitudes, psychological, neurological, and physical recovery. This is very, very important to address in this way. And we aim to build, and we are with our partners, with our clients, building solutions that are creating all this in one single stop. And this is actually our video that is summarizing our vision. Great. This is the ambition, this is the vision, but what we really are doing. Let me share with you some stories shortly that can walk the talk that we had so far. So mainly our position is in 5 areas. Healthcare ecosystem integrator. We are building platforms, apps that integrate different kind of technologies for different audience. Can be corporates, so selected audience, or even wide populations. or telemedicine solutions that we are running actually since a few years that are becoming more and more innovative, also including onboarding of our customers through blockchain technologies. And then the artificial intelligence health wellness solution. For example, we saw in the video, we will come back on that soon, this artificial intelligence using video detection of the health factors. And then it's very important, all this wearable exercise is creating a multitude of data, unfortunately not aggregated, not harmonized, and we are doing a lot of work in integrating data coming from different wearables and giving a so what to them. And last but not least, the smart human, improving the performance of the humans from a psychological point of view and physical point of view, leveraging the best of technology. Let me go through few cases just to give you a hint about that. The first one is the ecosystem integration. Is a case of Sapio, is a company producing medtech components, but also aiming to enlarge the scope, having this Ambrogio idea of the ecosystem, including around the patient everything from the telemedicine to the home detectors and to the specialist, the EMR, the pharmacies, and so on, all integrated into the same app. We are helping them to develop this. Actually, we developed already the first release. There is also the supply chain integrated in order to have at home, as soon as you need, the right device that are needed for your health issues. And all this is in a database, a big data repository where all this information can be integrated all together and will be online available. Second case, a more traditional telemedicine one that we did for Pazienti.it. What is new here? A completely new experience and user experience and navigation of this application. Now we are also discussing about applying a blockchain in order to manage the onboarding of in a secure way of the patients with the right security, safety, and also privacy about this, and resolving a lot of problems that they have now in changing the data and validating on the data. A very important case also, as I said before, is related to trackers. So we are experimenting, we are testing, we are using a lot of the trackers in commerce. Some of them you can see here. And we arrived to a conclusion that it's very important to collect data. And there are best practice. The best smart scale is from Withings, or the best tracker it can be from Garmin or Fitbit. We have also other neurological monitor sensors that we can use for the brain and some others. But all this data, at the end, how I can use all this data to understand the so what of the single patient? Because at the end, each one is in a separate database. It's possible also to, some of them have agreements to exchange data, but this is not creating the holistic picture around. So we are working in order to create solutions also to put together this data and engage data scientists to create the right so what and the personalized assistance that is putting all the advisory, or at least the warnings and the suggestions for a more deeper medical care to our customers. Let me go now to the last one that is the most wow, let me say. It's very interesting. It's a technology that you are implementing for an insurance that is an insurance company, but actually can be applied to many other applications. That is an app that in 30 seconds of video taking is able to measure 15 parameters, vitals, that are like heartbeat, breathing rate, face, skin, aging. You can read, of course, stroke risk, body shape index, cardiac load, blood pressure, depression index, and so on. These are measured with a precision accuracy of 90+%, some of them even 98%, just using a technology that is transdermal optical imaging that is amazing, and it's bringing incredible results. There are clinic studies that bring this accuracy proof. So let me share with you a video that is showing how this works really. We believe that we spend on the phone a lot of time. Sometimes we waste a lot of time on the phone. But what do you think to use the phone to 30 seconds to just take a video of your face, and during this is exactly the 30 seconds. I want to leave with you the 30 seconds because just to show how short is this time. You can take this every morning. It can be embedded in the mirror of your bathroom, and you can have this kind of measurement sent to your doctor every day. Of course, this is not reducing the need of medical care, of course, but this is raising flags. So it's giving you heart rate, breathing, systolic, cardiac workload, heart rate variability with the right precision. And of course, this is also giving you the warning to knock the door of a doctor to take a telemedicine support or even a physical visit to the doctor, and bringing all this information into the same database where, as we saw before, we can try the so what, to try to get the so what of our health conditions. So, just to close my remarks on that, we are living a great shift where we are not anymore passive and reactive. We need to be proactive. We need to monitor our health. We need to take care of our mindfulness, and we need to know how to manage with the precision, leveraging a better awareness and adopt a great technology like this one. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.